Hi, I'm Derek B., editor of the Tribune, back for day 3 of our new feature, Tomorrow's News, in which I give you a sneak preview at what you're going to read in the next morning's newspaper. In this case, today is Thursday, November 14th, 2013, giving you a preview of Friday morning's newspaper. In our lead story, Chad Abshire tells us a little bit about life expectancy here in Miami County. I was really surprised by these numbers. In spite of how relatively unhealthy the county is versus the rest of the state, Miami County's life expectancy has gone up significantly since 1985, according to the most recent statistics, which are from, I believe, 2011. No, they're from 2010. Deaths in the county have also gone down from 2005 to 2011. So that's really great news, obviously, for our seniors. And Chad talked to Mark Demchak over at the YMCA, and Tammy Everroad over at Miller's Mary Manor about some of the ways that seniors are staying active and hopefully extending their life expectancy so they can be with us a good long time here in Miami County. Chad also got the chance on Thursday to go over to Miami Circuit Court, where Judge Tim Spar was hearing a load of cases. The most interesting one to us, the one that Chad wrote about for our front page, is with a man named James Beasley, who is currently in the Miami County Jail on several theft charges. This guy, it's hard to believe, he's been in the system since August, even though he initially requested a fast and speedy trial. Since then, he has twice requested a new prosecutor because he has issues with Miami County Prosecutor Bruce Embry, and he recently requested a new attorney. He said that his attorney, Eric Hunterjaeger, was verbally abusing him, and that he wanted a new one. He was appointed Bill Berkshire as his attorney today in Circuit Court, and we hope that that gets wrapped up soon and equitably. Meanwhile, I went out this morning to the Keys Academy, where some volunteers were working with United Way and Executive Director Debbie Wallach to pack up for their weekend meal deal program, where they give food to 52 underprivileged students every week to help them get a nutritious meal when they're out of school on Saturday and Sunday. That program, thanks to a couple of grants, a $1,500 Community Foundation grant and a $5,500 Exact Target Foundation grant, is going to expand to kindergarten students in the spring at all 3 county corporations. Only those who are on free lunch, but it's really exciting to see something like that where they're really helping kids learn a little better, helping them stay more alert while they're in school, and are getting more funding to help with that so that more students can improve and eventually be better members of adult society here in the county. Eric, meanwhile, talked to Kelly Nixon, who's a Nashville resident now but grew up in Peru, about her attempt to get onto the NBC show The Voice. She's part of an online contest that is run through a local a TV station in Nashville, and by the Tennessee Lottery, where they're letting people vote online to send somebody to an audition for that show, all expenses paid. So I'm really excited to hear about somebody who started in Miami County. Kelly actually started performing with a band in 2007 here in Peru, and has now gone on to greater success. She's married, she's a dental hygienist. She feels like this is a really great opportunity for her, now that she's got more of her life together, to take another shot at music. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to vote for her, and I really hope that she does well and that we see her on NBC when the next season of The Voice rolls around. Inside the paper, on the church page, we have our Parson to Person column, which is where local pastors talk about the things that are of concern to them and their congregations. Pastor Chuck Lane out of Bunker Hill wrote our column this week, where he talks about how important it is for people to remember to have a relationship with God so that they can be beautiful in God's image. We also have The Gavel on the inside pages, which is our recurring feature where Chad talks about some of the minor court cases that didn't make it into his A1 story that are still significant that came out of Judge Spar's Circuit Court this morning. Finally, on the sports page, Nick Roby did a profile of a Mechaniqua student named Madison Geyer, who won a Mountain Dew ATV National Championship this year, and has really grown in passion for ATV riding since her little brother got her into it. It's a really exciting story to see that, you know, somebody who initially didn't have success but really persevered at it, and has eventually found the ability to do things that even she didn't think she could do. Finally, Matt Wilson actually wrote a feature for the Chronicle Tribune that we're running as well about the Oak Hill football team. They are going to be playing in the regional game tomorrow night, Friday night, and they're led by a group on the offensive line they call the Hoggies. It's a really great story about how those guys banded together and how they've been a big part of the success of the quarterback, the running back, obviously the whole team for Oak Hill. And we wish the Golden Eagles the best of luck tomorrow night in the regional. Hope that we have another story in Monday's paper about how they continue to advance into the postseason and get nearer to a championship. As always, you can find all of those stories in tomorrow's print Peru Tribune. You can find them at perutribune.com starting at 8 p.m., except for the lead story, which will go up a little bit later. You can find us on Facebook, find us on Twitter. You can find me and all of our reporters on Twitter. Until tomorrow, that's tomorrow's news. I'm Derek B. Have a great Friday.